Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal at In-House Crafter. Well, today is our Christmas ornament stitch along. I wanted to show off the other two. This is the one that we worked on last week, and this is one that I just did I don't know, just to see if it was all going to look right. So I made this one a while back and everything, and I decided, okay, this is what sparked me to do November stitch along for Saturdays. But here's the 10 Lords of Leaping. It's finally finished, and these came out of the wrong one. Well, I still pulled up the wrong one. Okay, there it is. These came out of the Just Cross Stitch October 2022 edition. That's where these two came out of. Okay. So if anybody's interested in wanting to do these, here's where you can find those in the October edition of 2022. The two that I'm fixing to work on next come out of another Just Cross Stitch magazine. Not that one. They came out of the August 2022 Just Cross Stitch magazine. And the one that I'm going to be focusing on today, well, if I can get my Kindle to work with me, is going to be the 8 Maids A-Milking. So that is going to be what I am going to be focused on today. And let's see. The part I'm going to be stitching in is going to be this color right here. I don't have that color. It's supposed to be very dark beaver gray, so I just have dark beaver gray. It'll still work out good even with this color here, but the color we're working with is going to be, I think, 646. Let me go check right fast. Yes, 646 is going to be the color. I don't have 645, so 646 is our color that I'm going to be stitching with. Now, it was a little bit of a trial trying to get this one to start, because where it shows you that it starts at, there is nothing there. So I had to count up. But where this, I'm doing these on a 14 count Aida instead of a 28 Aida, I decided just to start it like right here where I would normally have to start if I had counted up. I just started there. So I decided just to do it that way. And I did forget to serge this around, you know, because I got busy and I just didn't do nothing. So you ever had one of them days? Your Friday and Saturday end up being your weekend? Well, I felt like being lazy today, so I didn't serge it. I was too tired. I just wanted to sit back and relax and enjoy my weekend of not having to do anything. I love having those days. So, yeah. That is how my Saturday is going. I didn't feel like doing much of anything, and I've absolutely loved it. I did have to go to the store to get rice and cornbread because my husband crock potted pinto beans all day today, and boy, did it smell up the house. It smelled so good in here. So, yeah. That was nice. Smelling the green beans and everything. So, other than that, yeah, we had a lazy day. We didn't really feel like doing anything. We sat and watched the rest of Downton Abbey, which was really nice to watch. They always make them movies so long, but I love it. I'm hoping this will fit on here. I didn't necessarily do a count to see if it would, so this is liable to be squeezed on. We're going to see how this is going to go on here. It may or may not work. I gotta adjust my camera just a little bit. It feels like it's up in the air somehow or another. I don't know. Well, dagburn. What in the world did I just do? Now I know what I did. Let's see if that goes back out. Nope, didn't think it was going to. There we go. Stuck it in the wrong hole. Well, Mimi has found a new hiding spot. Took Butler a while to find it, and boy, when he did find it, it was like he was waiting guard outside for her to pop out of it. So she's found a new place of hiding from him. He didn't like it last night. Boy, he was about to drive me crazy. I wanted to sit and relax, watch a little TV, or just sit and read a little bit. No. He had to pester the living far out of her. It's like, boy, leave her alone. She is not interested in being bothered. Then, of course, you know, I kick him out of the bedroom. And then he goes banging on the door, you know, and I'm thinking, oh, great, he's going to wake my husband up. Because he can get very loud at times. Let's see, how many do I got to go? 2 past this. Okay. He's sitting back here behind me behaving. Don't know how long that'll last, but we shall see. Alrighty then. I know what I need. I need to put my glasses on. I might be able to see better. I had to count and make sure I had those right. It didn't look like it was 8 going over. I wonder if we're still going to get that snow come Monday. Everybody keeps saying we're going to get snow Monday. I hope not. My daughter came by to pick up Sweet Pea and have her for tonight. She told us that she wouldn't be able to go down with us to visit her grandparents on Thanksgiving because they've got her working on Thanksgiving. So she won't get to go down with us. And they were hoping that she could make it. Of course, I was hoping the same thing. So I didn't think, you know, the grocery store would be open But evidently there's going to be a few around in our area that's going to be open. So I guess we're going to try for Christmas. Maybe then they won't be open for Christmas. But knowing her, they'll have her working Christmas Eve, and we're going down to visit the grandparents Christmas Eve because we have a Brunswick stew, and then we have Christmas Eve with them. So we're going to see how all this goes. I'm hoping maybe she could actually put in for one of them days, both of them. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. I'm excited about my husband having his job. Of course, he ain't worked an evening shift job in a long time. His has mostly been mornings, like from 4 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon, which I can't stand that shift because it was always me having to get up and take him to work at 3 in the morning just so I could have the car. And now he's working an evening shift, which makes it a little bit better. So we're going to see how this works out. I think he'll be all right with it. And even if they do get him a day shift job, he still won't never have to go in at 3 in the morning, which is wonderful for me. Alright, everyone. I think this is as far as I'm going to go. May not start that next color until next time, or I may work on it some here in the week, but I'll keep y'all updated on how it's looking and how everything is going on it. But yeah, if y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video comes out. You can also find me on Instagram and Etsy. Well, everyone, until next time, happy stitching.